Daniel Dabek, welcome today on the 3rd of March. I am of course still Liberlander Yoshi Livo streaming 20 miles out of Liberland soil. And today you are joining the HonklerHangout stream because we are celebrating the 1 year anniversary. The last time you were on the show was in June, if I'm correct. You were then talking about StageNet, the SafeX StageNet that was still gonna be deployed at some point in time. I heard that today you were looking into new office space for the SafeX group, if I call
Yep.
it correct. How has it been going for the last 9 months? What have you been up to? What's the
Yeah.
progress?
Yeah. So in June we launched the what would you call it? The first stage net. So that was like pretty momentous. We had a GUI wallet ready to go. We had a lot of our features up and running, and we were just starting kind of mock up of the marketplace. So that marketplace in December 23rd, 2020. So this past December, that marketplace application went live on the blockchain.
Yeah, I have.
Yep. So that was a momentous moment, and now we have the wallet and the merchant application ready to go, just awaiting terms and conditions, so that we properly disclaim how to use this.
Yeah,
What are under which terms am I allowing? Because you got to realize the blockchain is decentralized. The blockchain is the blockchain.
yeah,
Now the user interface into the blockchain, that's up to people's discretion. You see what I mean? And so the wallet that I'm releasing, the wallet that through which I'm selling products on, has some terms that I wanted to disclaim.
yes.
And I've been working on them for the past 2 weeks. Unfortunately, the attorney who's kind of mainly on it is in Texas, and Texas has a national crisis, in the past
With the winter, with
couple
the
of
snow.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, with this freezing and electricity going out.
yeah,
So I'm grateful for the expert, contribution. It just took a few, you know, several extra days than it could have.
yeah.
But just actually about 2 hours ago, before we checked this office space, we were just discussing kind of finality of that user agreement, and we're trying to get it ready for Monday.
All
So
right.
you could start buying stuff worldwide. We could release the wallet. You could stake the tokens, and all in the reality, you know. But don't get it mistaken. The blockchain already exists there. You could already stake coins. You could already do all these things. It's just the beautiful interface. So I could flip the switch and show you right here. Let me see if I could flip the switch on. Can I flip this? Yeah, I can. Here you go.
Oh, Rebecca.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So you see, I got my laptop here.
Yes.
So you got the World Marketplace, right? So I'm gonna open my wallet, one I already made.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I just showed your February 14th
Oh
instruction
yeah.
video.
Oh yeah. So boom. Yeah, that's the video.
Yeah. We.
So you could see, like, I got my tokens, my cash,
Yes.
right? So look, I'm doing this kind of out of the blue. Like, I'm not, no filter, uncut, right?
Yes. Yes.
So look at you could see those purchases I made so long ago in the history.
Yeah.
You know, I got the merchant section. I changed my avatar, so it kind of died.
Okay.
I changed, so the URL to the avatar. I changed the URL broke, so I need to update it
Yeah.
on the user interface and upload the new avatar URL to the blockchain. Just kind of just going under the hood, just
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
exiting the basics, right?
Yeah.
You could see the offers. I already sold 5 of the 10 handbags, those Coach handbags, right?
Good.
Those Coach handbags. So this is the merchant interface where I could see all the purchases. You see where I'm communicating. You see,
Mm-hmm.
you could see like exactly what I did in that demo, but this is like in action. Like, I don't need to filter anything because it's all working.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. Yeah.
you see, you could deliver to me on Collins Avenue, tracking sent, thank you. And these messages are popping up in that this section where you're able to buy the stuff. Remember this coach bag?
yeah.
You could buy it. You see the bigger image. It's all right there for the taking.
It's a nice bag.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's great.
Get the bag. so so yeah, nothing changed. It's all the same. Just to get these terms, so when you download it, everything is clear. You
Well,
see?
I got a little bit of an update from my side also because I have, of
Yeah.
course, been following your project, so I kind of knew what was going on.
Right.
I have bought a miner this week, and I am going to offer. Basically I can tell you that 1 year ago, on the 3rd of March 2020, was the first stream of Honkler Hangout, and since then I have made 183 streams. So
Whoa.
one stream every second day,
Yeah.
and it has
I was about
taken
to
a lot
say.
of time and energy. And to be fair, I have not really become more happy from it because there's so much shit in the world, and I don't need that on my plate, you know. So this is a kind of a goodbye of the stream. I'm gonna find something different, and I would like to bring blockchain to the locals here. I live now in what I call one of the most beautiful places of Europe, but I don't really enjoy it yet because I'm only sitting behind this webcam all day, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try with your blockchain to. I have set up my Serbian business years ago, and I have not been using any of it. So far, it's only for my visa to, you know. But I would like to get locals. There's a lot of artists here, and I'm gonna offer their art on your blockchain, and that is my intention of the next months to come.
Yeah. So that's a huge part of SafeX is this economic empowerment, right?
Yeah.
So you mentioned how you got a new a miner you ordered, right?
Yeah.
SafeX miner.
Yes.
So look at this. While all blockchains are designed to reduce your block reward over time, you're going in at no better time because the block reward will increase in August. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So having your equipment in advance is going to get you more, potentially more coins than this year.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And it's going to be like that till 2025. So, because look, it took you a while to be able to research, understand, and then get into it.
Yeah.
So if the carrot is always running away from you, you'll never be fed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to give people a chance to get involved. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah. For me,
no one's missing out. But if you hear this message, you got to get involved.
Yeah.
You know, if you hear the message, it's time to get into it.
Yeah.
So
for me,
we thought about
it took basically since June until and now I'm finally ready, courtesy to Elon Musk, who gave me a Christmas
Right.
bonus in February, and you know that allowed me to make that move. And yeah, I could choose
Right.
buy a new computer for better streaming or buy a mining computer for SafeX Cash. And
a lot of people are actually using that miner, and there was a guy, he's video gaming. This guy is literally video gaming part time and then mining when he sleeps.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
yes. So there's because you're it's a normal computer. It's not like a Bitcoin ASIC
yeah,
that suddenly you have to you know the only thing it could do is make a lot of noise, make a lot of heat, and produce very few Bitcoins. No, these computers, you could even play video games while you're mining because the video game might not be resource intensive. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll get a few less coins while you're video gaming
yeah.
or streaming or whatever it is that you're doing with your computer. But the bottom line is you could always be mining.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing preventing you from actually using that computer for everyday computer stuff. So that's the neatest thing about
the mining.
And you're making coins.
The mining is just I don't need to mine to sell local products here, but the mining is more
Right.
like a commitment, a dedication, something like that. And if I generate enough coins, I buy all the paintings myself, so
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like, mining it's ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's so profitable. Sometimes it seems like it's just breaking even. But you can't be chasing those moments when it's profitable. You got to be in it at all,
Yes, of
time
course,
in the market,
of course.
time in the
Yeah,
market,
yeah,
right? Because if it's the same like Ethereum, remember 2017 Ethereum, and people were filling up a jumbo jet to get mining rigs
hmm,
to someplace because it's cheaper to send a jumbo jet than to wait an extra week
yeah, 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 yeah,
because the profitability of the mining was like a return on investment in a month. But guess who made the most return over there? The guys who already had it all set up.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You see what I mean?
yeah,
So it's being it there. It's like the best, the best hunting animal doesn't go out there chasing prey. It's there lurking in the bushes, and then it pounces. Right? It it premeditates where will be the prey, and then it's there for the opportunity,
yeah,
right? More so than being constantly chasing where the prey might have been.
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's anticipating where is that prey at, and then being there to capture the value at that, the moment it arrives, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, of course.
there's one more thing in my mind, but maybe it's not the best for a conversation on stream. I just had the developer of the electronic guilder EFL, what I like to call the Bitcoin of the Netherlands, and
Yeah,
they have had a double spend attack in the past, and they have developed a shield which is kind of the checkpointing of Feathercoin, and I think, I feel as if there needs to be some kind of a checkpointing in SafeX at some point because of the.
yeah, there are checkpoints in SafeX
Okay, okay, I didn't
as
know,
it
I didn't
is.
know, I didn't know.
So every time we hard fork, we also hard code some hashes. It's not like the most absolute solution to kind of protecting against double spend. Protection against double spend is focused around block finality, right?
Yeah,
So as if you wait enough time before you consider a transaction confirmed, then there's a certain point in time when it can't be overwritten
yes, yes, yes.
and a double spend can no longer occur.
That's true.
You see what I mean? So that's basically that's basically the rule of thumb,
Yeah,
I guess you could call it. But it'd be great if forum.safex.org,
yeah.
you know,
Okay.
if any proposals, any discussion points, forum.safex.org. If it's well formulated discussion, people will engage it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'll try to
Yeah.
make it be written by some technical guy, because if I write my stuff there and everybody's like, get that cloud out of here.
No. Maybe you got the right idea, but you got to formulate it as a whole
Yeah,
thought.
yeah,
Something actionable. Definitely goes a much farther way. You could see what I'm writing. I'm off the cuff with the 3, 4, 5 paragraphs 5 times a day. It's the 25 paragraphs because I'm just
Mm-hmm.
implanting my thoughts into the response. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
by all means, it's a wide open
No,
development
you will hear from me in the
interface.
future. Don't worry. You will hear from me. There's one.
So the other thing with mining, it costs a few cents to list a product, and you could get those few cents. You don't have to buy them. You could just mine the coins.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be releasing a new software that you could put on your normal computer. You don't need to plug in the special operating system or anything, and you could be mining on any laptop, any computer, and get like 520 coins within a few days or a week or so, and then you could use that to list your products. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So because it costs like a small fraction transaction fee to put your product into the blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? So obviously I'm going to be giving away tons of coins. Yoshi, I know you're a generous guy and you're an enabler, so I'm sure you'd probably hook up a bunch of people out there. It would be great to discuss how we could cooperate and help you proliferate the message over there. You know what I mean? Get people coins to get started with listing products, making
Well, I
accounts, and
can
stuff like
already tell you, I have
that.
a local journalist that's gonna do an interview with me, and that's when I will announce everything, and it's gonna happen. Let's say in the next 6 weeks, something like that. local.
That's good timing.
Yeah, it's a local journalist with, he produces everything himself. It's good stuff, and everybody here knows him. And I'm basically gonna say, next to listing products, I will also give courses, and I will explain people how they can do it themselves. And
Right.
try to get people
So
involved.
that's the whole future for SafeX, is teaching ordinary people
Yeah,
how does this work?
yeah,
How do you use a cryptocurrency?
yeah, exactly.
Right? That, I mean, SafeX is cryptocurrency. So, this is like this is what it was always meant for, right?
Yeah.
A place that you can in electronic cash system,
Yeah.
right?
Hey, Daniel.
And even Satoshi Nakamoto himself was building the software for an eBay like marketplace and just stopped working on it. Maybe he didn't have time, maybe because like Bitcoin is ossified. You can't change anything much on Bitcoin. No one's interested in it, in changing it. So what do we do now? We needed to have an altcoin market. If we didn't need altcoins, we wouldn't be building altcoins.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that
Mm-hmm.
straight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So now that SafeX exists, now that we have SafeX, which is fulfilling one of the pillars that Satoshi Nakamoto himself was already started but didn't finish in Bitcoin itself, and we made it real. You see, we brought it specific, application specific blockchain, decentralized proof of work mining. This is not like, my ICO has nothing
No,
to
no,
do
no.
with me.
Yes, of course.
This is about you and everybody in the world. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very different, right? So, yeah.
Let,
So yeah, and we finally got it all off the ground.
it's
Let's
I'm looking forward in
fingers crossed.
participating in that.
Well, yeah,
I
I'm happy that yeah.
one more question.
Used to be.
One more
Yeah,
question comes to my mind because I always think in problems. So, what if I buy something from the SafeX marketplace and the person sends it, and I'm not happy with my product?
that's between you and the seller.
But
You know,
but
the
would
the seller should have its refund policy.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there's local consumer laws everywhere. You see,
Mm-hmm.
there's local consumer laws and there's treaties and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So depending on the value of the product, don't forget you also get a chance to leave feedback. Not in this initial version,
Okay, 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 okay.
but there's a feedback system built into the blockchain. And all the purchases you'll make today will be able to be feedbacked upon later. And you have proof of purchase.
Yeah.
It's literally selling something on the SafeX blockchain is the same thing like a smart contract. You send money to the product that you're buying, and then you have a linked transaction to that product that you bought.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So you'd always be able to tout proof that you got it.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah. And so,
That you bought it.
uh,
Yeah.
when I buy something from the SafeX wallet, my coins are
Yeah.
immediately sent to the seller of that product.
Exactly.
And
Yes,
then
they are.
he has to send it to me, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna give him negative feedback, and at some.
And potentially report him to the small claims court or something.
Yeah. Okay. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You see what I mean? It's the same like you would with Craigslist. Someone or some peer-to-peer market. On the existing internet. The only difference is payment method is different and friction is lower over here, right? On our system, it's the easiest to use.
No.
You see what I mean? And the sellers are so you'll make it farther by being a good player, than swindling small time bucks,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. No, but
especially on a
without.
platform like this one.
It doesn't have to be a bad intention from somebody. You can just have a dispute over what is being sent, or something goes wrong with shipping, and you get a broken teacup at your place, and how does it
Yeah.
go from there? So.
Well, then that's up to the distributor, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, distributors should have that in their margins, how they're gonna handle that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So Monday.
And
Monday is
yeah,
coming. Is your.
not don't nail me down on the Monday, but
Okay.
fingers are crossed that these attorneys are done with that side of it, and we could get this already launched.
Cool,
And
man.
And at the start, I'm gonna be the only seller, and I'll be authorizing sellers through the World Marketplace.
Yeah.
So I made a new company called the World Marketplace Incorporated just last week, and that's gonna be my gateway into the world, into the SafeX blockchain.
Cool.
And if you want to be a part of it, I will be authorizing credible people who want to be in the same boat as I am.
Great.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll be like the first example. I'll be leading by example. I'll show you how I do it, you know, and then you follow me.
Sure.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I foresaw, you know, the onset of the World Marketplace, you know, and the wallet and everything.
Good. Well, I will be in touch with you. I will keep you up to date with everything that's been going on. I've got my next guest ready,
Yeah, please
Daniel.
do.
I'm very glad you could make it on such short notice.
Yeah. It was just last night, very late at night.
Yeah, I know.
Contacted me,
Yeah,
asked me,
I met a
yeah.
girl,
And I'm
Daniel.
like,
I met a girl here. I met a girl. She's completely throwing me off. My entire schedule is fucked up because of it.
nice.
Yeah. I also don't mind.
Good for her.
I also don't mind.
Good for you and her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we will be in touch. I will definitely let you know my progress, and you know, before I am really gonna speak out, get some tips from you about what I should mention, what I should leave out, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. It looks all very good, Daniel. So you know what to say.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's up to us to make it into a success, right?
I think I made that, you know, 15-minute demo. I just showed you it in like 20 seconds, right? It's not any harder than that.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how this is gonna work for everybody, and I'm really happy that we got here. But more so, I can't wait to see people just low friction, just buying stuff.
Yeah,
you
really
know?
get it started.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what people have to sell, and I want to buy it too. You know.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Daniel, let's stay in touch.
Cool, man. So with that, yeah, shout out to Serbia, Liberland, Apatin, you know, and looking forward.
All right.
Want to say something? Good to meet you, Yoshi.
All right. Thanks for being here today, and next time again, guys. Next time again.
See you later.
Ciao.
Ciao.